give us the origin of it, coach or whoever?
It was during fourth quarter during conditioning, and I was running around a cone or something, and all of a sudden I hear, "Pick it up, Trailer Park Jesus." And I'm thinking, Trailer Park Jesus, that's new. But it just kind of stuck, and now everybody just kind of goes with it, so I kind of like it.
It doesn't offend you?
No, it doesn't offend me at all. I actually take it as a compliment. Everybody says that I remind them of one of the Trailer Park Boys. And I've never really seen the show, but they seem like a good group of guys, so I kind of go along with it.
What has this process been like for you, coming in as a walk-on and now earning a scholarship?
Yeah, honestly, it's been really neat. It's kind of just like living out of the dream. Honestly, I never thought I'd be up here talking to you guys, so that's really neat. And, it's something that a lot of people don't understand, but kind of when you sign up for the walk-up deal, you sign into something bigger than yourself. So you kind of buy into the team and buy out of yourself, and there's something rewarding in that as well. And so I think really it's paid off, and I'm honestly blessed to be in the situation I am, and hopefully I can help my team out on Saturday.
What were those first couple of years like, on the scout team or whatever role you had, just kind of taking the brunt of it as a walk-on?
It's difficult, and sometimes you question yourself and question why you're doing it, but then it kind of goes back to what I said, it's something bigger than yourself. And that's kind of always the mindset I went with. And I was always told, my dad was always like, just stick with it, things are going to work out. Just keep doing what you're doing, and things are going to work out. And honestly, it's been really rewarding for me so far, and so I wouldn't change a thing.
Did you have scholarship offers out of high school? Could you have gone a different route, and why did you go?
To tell you the truth, I really didn't have any scholarships out of high school. I got offered by Valdosta State. And the same day they offered me, they called me back later and said they had offered another guy and rescinded it. So, I really didn't have many options. And this was kind of like a last minute thing, and send my film up here. I didn't think to ever send my film up here before, because I was like, if nobody else wants me, why would Alabama? And, I got feedback. They said, come visit. And they said, you can come be a preferred walk-on. And so I just kind of took it and ran with it, and here we are. So it paid off, and I wouldn't have changed it for any other way.
How did you find out that you were getting this scholarship?
Well, it happened in the team meeting room the last day of camp. We were breaking up to go to position groups, and Coach Saban was like, he said, wait, I got one more thing to say. And he said, Giles, you're going to be on full scholarship this fall. And it was really cool. It was unexpected, and so that made it even more the better. And I appreciate Coach Saban for that. That was awesome.
How did your other teammates react?
They were excited for me, which made me feel even better. They were loud, and they came and consoled me and told me good job, you earned it, all that stuff. And so that makes you feel good. And I got the best teammates in the world, and so it meant a lot to me.
Had it even crossed your mind that could be a possibility, or it just wasn't even on your radar?
As a walk-on, it's always on the back of your mind, God, am I going to get the scholarship, and am I going to earn it? And so obviously it was something that I'd always thought of and wanted. But to tell you the truth, I felt like maybe I hadn't even earned it yet. I've seen maybe 10 snaps in a game, and 2 games where we were winning by a lot, and I got kind of trash time. So I was like, maybe I haven't earned it yet. So maybe I need to go out there and showcase my ability on the actual field, and give them a reason to. So I really wasn't too worried about it. I'd thought about it, but at the end of the day, I wasn't worried about it. I was just worried about doing my job.
When was the first time you realized Coach Saban knew who you were?
Freshman year when he yelled at me at LSU week. I remember that. But no, really, the first time I ever really realized was when I started traveling towards the end of last year. And I was like, okay, maybe I am making an impact, and maybe I do have an opportunity to help this team in a positive manner.
Was there ever a moment where you thought maybe this isn't worth it, maybe I can just be a college student?
Yeah, it definitely did cross my mind. I'd be lying if I told you it didn't. My freshman year was really hard. It was my first time being away from home. I was really homesick, and I was texting my dad. Honestly, my freshman summer, I didn't even know if I was going to make the team. We had a lot of talent in that room, and I was like, Dad, I don't even know if I'm going to make the team. I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't. I don't know if I'm just going to be a regular student. And even sometimes it got hard where I was like, maybe I should just quit. But, I stuck with it, and here we are. So I'm really glad I stuck with it.
When you were scout team, who was the toughest guy that all of a sudden you finally look across and you're lined up against?
I'll tell you who's difficult is Xavier McKinney. He's very physical. He's very fast. He knows how to play the ball, and that's probably one of the most difficult guys I've gone against.
Miller was telling us that your first year you were making some pretty impressive catches on the scout team. Was that kind of a goal of yours to try to just make the biggest impact as possible whenever you got an opportunity?
Yes, sir. Really, I felt like that was the best way for me to showcase my abilities on the scout team, since I wasn't really getting any playing time or anything. So I felt like if I just go out and scout team, that's the best way for me to earn a position and earn a role on this team. And so that was my goal, and I was scout team player of the week a couple times, which honestly means a lot to guys on the scout team that not everybody realizes. I mean, it's a big honor, and your coaches realize it and realize the hard work you're putting in. So that means a lot, and so that really was a goal.
When did this start becoming in your mind a possibility that, hey, I could really make a difference on this team?
I would say really last year when I got in my first game, and I was really nervous, and I just kind of went out. I was like, just play. You've been playing ball your whole life. Just do it. And so you kind of just instincts take over, and you don't really think as much, and you just play. And I was like, what? I think I could do this. I was like, it's kind of been a far-fetched thing, but I think I could really impact on this team and really play with these boys. So that really was the first time that I thought that I could actually make an impact.
Remember that play?
One or two more.
Yes, I do. It was against Louisiana Lafayette, and it was a zone run outside, and I was blocking a guy, and I was like, yeah, I could do this. I was like, yeah, these are good. Louisiana Lafayette, very good team as well. But, you're like, I can do this. I can play with them. So.
In what ways have you improved your game as a result of being coached by Coach Banks?
Coach Banks has been very good to me. He has helped me in numerous ways that I can't even begin to explain. He's helped me with the run game. That was something I really struggled with, and I've gotten really better at because of Coach Banks. And also, honestly, Miller, I tell this story about Miller because Miller was talking about me. I remember, he probably doesn't even remember, but my freshman year, I was giving Miller a ride home to Bryce Lawn. We were staying there during summer, and I remember looking at Miller and being like, because Miller was making plays, and he was an early enrollee, but we're the same grade. And I remember looking at him and be like, dude, how do I get out there and get reps on 7-on-7? How do I do all that stuff? And he's like, you just got to go do it, dude. People are going to say, oh, I'm older than you, all this stuff, but you just got to go out there and you got to do it. You don't care what they say. Just go out and make plays. And so really, Miller's been a huge help to me as well, and I appreciate him for all that.
Okay, we're going to finish up with one question. On your final over there, Giles, would you mind telling everyone the story about your running with the rolling door?
Okay. So it was last year on scout team, and I forgot what week it was, but we were, like I said, that was my spot to show my ability. So I get a long ball thrown in the indoor, and of course I see it. I'm gonna try to catch it, and I'm running, and I put up my hands, and then I hit the back of the garage door in the indoor facility, and I kind of knocked down for a little bit, and I was looking. I was like, how did I wind up right here? But I made a dent into the door, and so if y'all are out there today, you can look into the door and see my dent that will forever be there until they replace it.
Gotcha.
Thank you.